is everybody doing? It's Paul from Magpie 24/7, back again. I'm on my way home after I finished at St James's Park. Newcastle United 1, Burnley 0. Burnley and the fucking referee, I'll get on to that in a minute, but what a massive result for Newcastle down at the bottom. Defeat would have been unthinkable, but finally Newcastle did the business. You know, that wasn't the best that we played under Eddie Howe, but there was a resilience, there was a toughness, there was a want, there was a desire, there was a dogged determination to get the business done, and we got the business done in fantastic fashion. Callum Wilson, who else, scores the goal, and Newcastle move off the foot of the table, finally get that first victory, the first of about at least probably 9 that we're going to be able to need, 9 or 10 victories to be able to stay up in the Premier League this season. It wasn't great on the eye, but let's just say from the start to the finish, I thought the fans were fantastic. There was singing, there was even a Joe Linton song. You know things are maybe turning when there's a Joe Linton song on there. Fans going crazy for him. Again, today probably wasn't his best game, but it wasn't his worst. He put himself about. Miggy came in to start the game alongside as well Jamal Lascelles there. Those were the two changes. I think fans were scratching their head a little bit about Fernandes at the beginning of the game, but Lascelles certainly grew into the game, and he had a decent game. I thought he shepherded Chris Wood really well. Burnley, you know what you're going to get off them. They were physical, they were strong, they got a lot of decisions off the referee, they got a lot of free kicks that they probably didn't deserve off the referee. Again, the referee was shit, just to highlight that, because I've said that every single game this season. The refereeing standards have been abysmal, and they just seem to have a saltiness or an agenda against Newcastle. But look, we showed up, we stood up, we battled for those 3 points. And I would say enjoy it. You know, December is going to be a difficult month. We've got some big games coming up against some of the more quality teams in the league. We've got the 2 Manchester clubs coming up. We've got Leicester. We've got Everton coming up. We've got Liverpool coming up. It isn't going to be easy, but fuck me, we needed this victory and we got it. And, it's got to give the players, everybody else behind the scenes, a lift, a confidence boost, because we haven't played abysmally. I think the fitness issues are getting slowly sorted out. I think Eddie Howe's inherited an unfit squad, and that is taking a little bit of time to sort out. But I think you can see today subs were made really late, and the lads were still running at it. They were still putting the bodies on the line. There was still here, there and everywhere to make sure that there was no avenue open for Burnley. Burnley did have a goal disallowed late on, thank fucking goodness, but after the game you could see how much it meant to the lads. Normally the fans, they go away after the game and start making their way home, but people were singing, staying back. There was songs afterwards, and Eddie Howe led the players around the stadium just with a lap of appreciation, thanking the fans for the support, because the fans never gave up. Again, they were there pushing and supporting the team every step of the way, and you can see the look of delight on the players as they walked around. Callum Wilson, Jamal Lascelles, fist pump in the air, and it showed tonight a team, a group of individuals who care and who do want to stay up and who do want to fight for the club. So that was fantastic to see. Eddie Howe smashing the air at full time, over the moon with the victory. We go into these next games now with a little bit more confidence. Leicester is a magical place. We've said that once or twice before, on Magpie 24/7. Stranger things have happened, as opposed to us maybe winning at somewhere like a Leicester. It can happen. It doesn't happen all the time, but it can happen, and you just don't know where we can pick up points here and there, victories here and there. But yeah, today, you know, you can go back, you can have a few drinks, you can celebrate this. The fans were celebrating even outside the stadium tonight. You can watch Match of the Day, you can watch your repeats to your heart's content, and everything just seems a little bit better. It takes us another week, another step towards January, when we can obviously look to reinforce the squad and make the additions that we need to be able to stay up. Look, it's not a magic formula and all of a sudden all of our problems aren't washed away, but it's a start. It is a start. Finally, you know, we didn't think we'd have to wait this amount of time for the first victory of the season. We've gone into December, but it's finally arrived. And results also as well going for us so far this weekend. So the situation, life seems just a little bit sweeter. The situation seems a little bit more, sortable from where we were recently. But look, what a week it's been. What a week it's been. I mean, the Norwich game, I think we were all confident of getting a victory there. But for a stupid decision, playing with 10 men for 80 minutes, a point is always a good result in that circumstance. Today, we kept 11 on the pitch and we got the victory that we would have had against Norwich if we'd have kept 11 on the pitch there. So, yeah, things starting to ramp up. I'm feeling a lot happier. Carl was feeling a lot happier. We're singing our hearts out. My voice is barely keeping up. We'll have a full-time review of the match that we saw, our opinions on it, coming up on the channel shortly. This is just obviously my thoughts as I'm making the trip back down. And you know, now with my own personal situation, with living further away from from the area, still having the season ticket, a 240-mile round trip for every one of these games. A home game is a 240-mile round trip, and you're getting back in the small hours of the morning or late on an evening or whatever. It just gives you a little something back, you know, once you're traipsing back after a defeat, after another defeat, after disappointment, after stupid red cards, after referee decisions, etc, etc. Today, to come back, to make the journey back down with 3 points in the bag, even the Vivid City and people like that having to actually give Newcastle United some fucking credit for once, is a sweet thing. But yeah, I thought I'd do this, do something a little bit different, and then obviously we'll be back to normal with a review and stuff on the video on the YouTube. But for tonight, a little bit of an audio edition of a summary of today's goings on at St James's Park. Like I say, it finished Newcastle United 1, Burnley 0. Boy, do they like to lump it. I've never seen as many eyeballs. I've got neck ache from watching Burnley's tactics and stuff like that. Probably got a fucking cracking view from the International Space Station. Oh God, Sean Dyche's team. But yeah, it's pulled us back up and in contention with the likes of Burnley. Now it's closed it up a little bit again. So, oh my word. So I'm going to go back, rest the voice, and then come back with a vengeance. In the meantime, take care, keep it tuned, and I'll speak to you later.